Hello and welcome again into another video, and in today's video we are going to try to climb into 3100 MMR. I started using this team I think around like 2950-ish, and then ever since we started picking on this team, we started using it, we had like some great success. Maybe not 5-0s, but hey, we're getting 3-2s, 4-1s here and there. And at this MMR we are like at around, I think, top 200 on the leaderboard. I would take these positive sets, because technically if we go, let's say 5-3-2s, that's 75 MMR on the day, and that's like advancing two pages on the leaderboard. The team is pretty this is pretty much the third video I made about this team, because I still do believe that Guzzlord deserve more respect, and most of the stuff in the meta lose to Guzzlord. Even Annihilate, it's not a bad matchup, because they always carry Night Slash and Shadow Ball, and which is a moveset that completely get walled by Guzzlord, and Guzzlord sometimes end up winning it because their charge move does no damage. Moveset here is just typical, except on Lantern wearing Spark, T-Bolt, Surf, no Water Gun. And first game here we have an opponent running Talonflame, which is a Pokemon that has nowhere to go. Literally, they have nowhere to go. So something to say here, I think that was kind of a mistake. The ideal play is, okay, here is a thing, just something to say here. Your safe swap is a Dragonair. Your counter swap is Guzzlord. So if they swap in, if they lose lead, they will swap in. Most of the time, go Guzzlord. So here, I went in Dragonair. It's better to go Guzzlord. Why? Because if they have a Whiscash in the back, it's better to go Dragonair into Whiscash, and it's better to have Guzzlord on Lantern. So here I'm just going to shield once and farm all the way down at this point, and we were able to get all the farm in the ward, and I feel like there could have been like one Dragon Breath done there, but this game is just unlosable at this point. Opponent over farming. Did they over farm? I think they did. And then we ended up throwing another move, and at this point there is no way they can, like, they are trying to farm us down, but they can't. Dragonair flexing on them, doing a dance, flipping, and now we are about to finish this game, because they will bring in a Whiscash, and here we are up a shield, so there is no way we can lose this game. So as I said, if they swap in, if you win lead, they swap in usually, you go Guzzlord. If you lose lead, you go into Dragonair. So we get the crunch debuff there, which means we can just go straight, and we can just straight Dragon tail them all the way down. Of course, after shielding, I don't care to shield, to be honest. So all we need to do is just tap them all the way down. And this Talonflame has nowhere to go. Opponent still in here, and they are throwing Brave Bird, and that will take them out. Moving into the next one, we have Lantern into A-Slash. So A-Slash is a tough core breaker for the entire team if they decide to shield it. If they decide to double shield the A-Slash, I think we're in a bad situation, which makes me feel that I should be running like something like a Whiscash in the back, or a Polyrath. But to be honest, it hasn't been an issue. Nobody has ever double shielded the A-Slash, but if they double shield A-Slash, you might just be better like swapping one of the dragons into a Polyrath, or into like a Vigoroth actually. But the problem is that there is so many Annihilate in the back, so you would rather not use Vigoroth. Polyrath might be slightly better. I'm like, let's just shield here, and then opponent ended up boosting, which put me in an awkward situation, but luckily they swapped out. They swapped into Mantine, and now we get the shield, so I think Guzzlord should be decent here. Especially if they don't have Ice Beam, which I think so. I don't think they have Ice Beam. They double Aerial Ace there, right? They Aerial Ace. Let's see. If they have Ice Beam, we are in a tough situation. But we might go for the catch. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I miscounted there. I'm like, I'm gonna do 3 then swap. But that was actually a bad counting on my end. Their thing is actually low, so we're gonna do 2 then swap and snipe it, and that was actually a good play, because if I did one more Dragon Tail, it won't register and they will get enough energy to throw a move. But then I did 2 then swapped, which ended up sniping them for getting to the move. If the opponent swap and Sableye, just go Guzzlord. You could also throw a Surf, then go Dragonair, if you feel like they are trying to bait out you. So I'm going to do 3 then throw here, because that's basically the Dragon Claw range. And now they should bring in Azu. So hopefully we just get a crunch debuff here. Usually if you are switch locked, just insta throw. Don't even consider over farming, because let's say we get a debuff, then we might do more damage. But I don't think there is a case here to be made. An opponent having Dragonair in the back, which means we just destroy them and we win this game. And now we are playing the World Champ. Okay, we are 2-0 against the World Champ, and we win the lead pretty dominantly. So if they go in Whiscash, you go Dragonair. If they go in Lantern, you go Guzzlord. So this was actually a great, like, a response, because I'm like, if they swapped, I always counted swap with the other one, right? But to be honest, there is nothing wrong. You could go Guzzlord and shield it. But since we win the lead and I have a Guzzlord here, I think a Dragonair was actually the better option, because now I'm just going to farm them all the way down, and now we have all the energy in the world. They have Vigoroth. So this matchup is supposed to be straightforward because we have so much energy lead, and the World Champ shielding there, which is putting me in a good situation, because him shielding a Surf is better than him shielding a T-Bolt. I'm going to no shield here, and now at this point I need to go straight for the T-Bolt. No baiting, because if he catch, he's gonna end up catching a super effective move. We ended up lagging there, so the game now put me in an awkward situation. He did not go for the catch. I don't think catching does anything for him, so he had to do that. And now we go to Guzzlord. He has a Mandy, so it was just a tough team comp for him. I don't think there is a way that they could have won. They just basically got hard countered. Horrible lead. We go Dragonair. They bring in Skarmory. If you time your moves correctly here, and I don't think I did. Okay, yeah, I didn't time my move correctly. If you time your move correctly here, you can get 3 moves, by the way. So since we didn't time our moves, I think we faint with the charge move here. Unless they decide to throw. See, they decide to throw. So usually if you time your moves correctly, you get to a 3rd move here. But they can always throw, which is good for us. Okay, so now we're just going to farm all the way down. And I think we just go Guzzlord the moment you can, because whatever in the back, they should have a hard answer to the Lantern. So now this is an awkward situation, because we need to shield the dig and no shield an aerial ace. I think I ended up shielding last second, even though this is an aerial ace. So what's the plan now? We're just going to keep throwing these charge moves, and hopefully we get a crunch debuff. We didn't get the crunch debuff, which is actually painful. So I'm going to shield here, and I think they still get to a dig. It's a Whiscash in the back. So how can we win this? Well, we're just going to tap our phones here. So we're gonna do 3, then crunch. Okay. I think I should be throwing here on bad timing, but I think we still commit to the good timing, because we need that Dragon Tail worth of damage. Now we swap out and we commit. Oh my, we get denied. This game is so bad, dude. Yeah, I get denied. The moment I get denied, I just get tilted. So if we just throw our move, never mind, opponent gave us a win con. But me getting denied there, I was like, I'm looking at myself in the camera, I am molding so hard. Like, please game, just work as intended, like for once. And that was a nice 4-1 set. Is this the last set? I think it's okay. Yeah, we just halfway through. And this is the highest I've been this season. So now moving into the next game, we have Poliwrath into... Okay, that was a tough lead for him, to be honest. Housetark is one of the best birds in the world. Make sure to check his live stream. It's literally Housetark 93. So they swapped into Guzzlord. So I think I went to Guzzlord here. As I said, Guzzlord is your counter swap. I think I remember now this matchup, and he had a Pokemon that I just don't beat. And people will be like... People already typed in the comments like, how do you beat this Pokemon? Well, we don't beat it, okay? The meta has so many Pokemons that we just can't beat. I think we just go Dragonair and Shield, and hopefully whatever they have in the back is something that we do beat. And it's the Poliwrath. So here we're throwing... that was tough timing. I'm like, hopefully we're throwing good timing, then we swap. And never mind, there is a Whimsicott. So this game is just not winnable, because this Whimsicott beats all of our Pokemons. I do believe that Whimsicott is also a very underrated Pokemon right now, but it gets walled by some stuff. So that's where, like, it's like, is it worth using it or not? But to be honest, it worked perfectly for Housetark, and I get clapped by it. So You know, if you lose the argument, you don't have an argument, right? Wiggly. Wiggly is fine to something that we can handle in the lead. It's tough whenever it's in the back. So here we just throw in good timing and hope that they don't shield, which they didn't, and they make our life easier. So I see here like always shield, because we still need the lantern to be as healthy as possible to beat the Wiggles. So we throw this now and hopefully they don't shield, and if they no shield, we just get out to Dragonair. They are staying in. I ended up throwing on CMP. I don't know why they are throwing Seed Bomb. So I throw in CMP here just in case they were trying to insta-throw and swap out. And as you can see, they did swap out. And at this point, we're just going to throw this Body Slam and go back to our own Lantern. Going back to our own Lantern just to troll them, make them dump their energy, and then Guzzlord should finish this game, as I do believe that there is no way they can come back from. Guzzlord here doing Guzzlord things, walling the electric Pokemons and the water Pokemons, showing that he is a true beast. Unlike these wild Pokemons that spawn in the wild, Guzzlord doesn't. He's a beast, and he only exists in beast raids. And they don't have enough health to fight with the Guzzy. I think I played this matchup here differently, and this is how you're supposed to play it, okay? This is how you're supposed to play it. Once you land the Surf, okay, so I think we can shield here. I usually call the bait here, so there is always that play. I'm gonna throw this. If you land the Surf, catch on Guzzlord. We landed the Surf, we do 1, 2, 3, we catch. We go to Guzzlord, and this is a very, very good situation to be in. They swapped into a Poliwrath, and trust me that that's not going to do anything, because I'm still going to get to the move, and Poliwrath is already chipped. My Lantern is literally full HP, so there is no world where I lose this game. Like, there is nothing they could have in the back that could beat this team. I think their Gligar is technically at 0 energy. We're throwing this move here. They do have 2 shields, but they don't have health. If they no shield, I'm like, okay, we just swap out. So we're gonna shield this. They can still boost and make this very awkward, but if they don't boost, we just win. And there is no point of throwing. We just fast move everything down. And this is the best thing about Dragonair. Just fast move everything down. Okay, next game, horrible lead. You guys can see, like, I'm just posting literally bad leads, bad swaps. This is a situation why you need Shadow Dragon here against Ice Pokemons. My Ice matchups are so close. So look at this. I'm going to shield here and force them to shield my next move. So they have to shield this. They can't let this go. A non-Shadow Dragonair cannot do that. So now what's the play here? We just go back to our own Dragonair and then just like try to soak all the energy and then go back to Guzzlord. They brought the Whiscash. They have a Charizard. Oh my, this is a tough thing. This is a tough game. They snuck in a Vast move, so this is a tough situation to be in now. They gave me a fast move back, so since they are at 2, we need to shield 1. We need to call 1. Now we just have to shield, KO this Charizard, crunch. I could swear I thought I tapped 1 fast move, so technically this is bad timing. And now we need to farm all the way down, get out, and just get to a Surf. If we can get to a Surf, I think we win. There is no way. Yeah, this is a CMP. Maybe if we did a Dragon Tail, no. I actually, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter looking at their health. And that was the last battle. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching. This is the end of the video. If you guys like these videos, please leave a like. If you're new to the channel, you subscribe. And yeah, this is the highest, the season high elo, 3094. I'm still trying to hit 3100 for this season. So please, if you want to stay up to date with this content, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Leave a like on the video, and see you in the next one. Peace.